It's estimated 2.1 million young Americans are smoking e-cigarettes. Here to tell us more about this vaping trend are Amy Taylor, Chief of Community Engagement at Truth Initiative, and Laquesha Wilkins, Assistant Principal at Grier Middle School. Amy, bring us up to date on how vaping now includes cannabis. What do parents need to know?
We're very concerned about this. We've seen nearly a 250% increase over the last couple of decades of young people who are using cannabis. I have 3 teenagers at home. I know that the bathrooms at schools have become the vaping epicenters, and it's not just nicotine, it's cannabis as well. And young people do not really have all the information that they need to understand the impact that that will have on their brains.
What does happen to their brains? And are you concerned that other drugs could potentially be slipped in to get students hooked?
This is what is so alarming about this, is that in many cases we don't know what's in these vapes. We don't know what the long-term effects are. But what we do know is that young people's brains are not developing until they're in their mid to late 20s. And vaping cannabis and or nicotine can be very dangerous for them.
Truth Initiative has a way to assist teachers, and that curriculum is being used at Grier Middle. How's it going?
When our students and youth know better, they do better. So sometimes it's not as much as them just doing it as it being a fad or a trend. However, it is more so wanting to fit in. A lot of peer pressure, which peer pressure is not as prevalent as it was in previous years, but now it's more or less us using the vaping Know the Truth as part of our restorative practices for those students who have been identified as vaping, and using it to educate them and start that student dialogue and discourse regarding the hazards and the long-term effects, and really getting them to be healthier students, and also looking at their well-being as a whole. The course has led us to more discussion, and it serves as a foundation for our experiential learning experiences, where we can have the students do more research and apply more critical thought. So everything is a learning experience, really just trying to get them to look at things and start being more accountable for what they do and also what they're putting in their bodies. It's been a great discussion piece for our tiered level of groups, like some of our 8th grade middle schoolers have been sharing when they may hear in passing about a 7th grader having one, just saying, hey, you know what, you shouldn't be doing that, and really speaking on the vaping course, which we have had students to come ask, could they take the course, which our district offers it to the entire school system.
Amy, how can teachers get this free curriculum?
Yeah, we're so excited to have a free resource called Vaping Know the Truth. We've already reached more than 1 million young people. We're excited to have 2 new curriculums that are focused on cannabis specifically. And to get more information, please go to truthinitiative.org/curriculum.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.